All right, so here's our current business model. So we have an AI setter and we have a human setter. And we place both of these in businesses, including that of Jera, for example, and then that of Josh, and then that of Gerard. And what happens is for each one of these clients, we install a custom AI setter, right? So here, so we duplicate all the automations we have and we customize each AI setter to the maximum for each client. And then for the human setter, we deploy one human setter across these accounts. Now, of course, the human setter is or is specialized in this niche because Jera, Josh, and Gerard, the three of them are in the same niche almost. So they service their fitness coaches and they offer services to women, the three of them, and only Jera like has another offer for men, but it's all the same at the end of the day. So this is our current business model. Now the limitation for this is that all of them, because they have a custom AI setter for each, like this is blue, this is red, this is black. Then what happens is whenever we get feedback from Jara, we have to improve his AI setter. And if we found that this feedback has improved the AI setter for Jara, then we have to manually move it onto the AI setter of Josh and then of Gerard, right? And this process of moving involves a lot of friction. And also, if we find a winning framework for Jara, for example, which leads to, let's say, 12 to 14% booking rate, and for Josh and Gerard, they have 6 to 7% booking rate. Then what happens here is if we want to move this new version of the AI setter, which is in blue, sorry, right, to the other accounts, then we also have to do this manually, and this involves a lot of friction. Now, as we know, like the biggest lever that has the biggest impact on the booking rate is mostly the framework, right? And it's the ability to apply this framework consistently. So the problem with like human setters and managing a human DM setting team is that this booking rate or the overall funnel performance, and the funnel is composed of leads, so total leads who opt in, and then are composed of like leads to calls proposed, and then calls proposed to calendar link sent, and then finally calendar link sent to call booked. Okay, and then from this we calculate the total percentage of like the booking rate. So what happens is when you have a team of human setters, these numbers here, they fluctuate a lot. So with a human setter, they fluctuate. Whereas with a team of mostly focused on AI setters, the numbers are very stable with very low fluctuations. And this is what brings consistency. So then if we solve the problem of inconsistency by replacing the human setters with AI setters, then the biggest lever here again would be the framework. Like what is the setter using to qualify the leads and to book them on the calls? What objection handles is it using? What questions is it asking? How is it pivoting within the framework to make sure that the total booking rate, which is here, goes from like the 4 to 6%, which is what I've seen usually with coaches who are struggling, all the way to 12 to 14% with coaches who have mastered their appointment setting framework. So basically, this is the current limitation that we're facing right now, which is having a custom AI setter for each client. So what we're aiming to do is build a second version of the AI setter that is placed as well for all of the clients. And of course, there are some things and some details that are custom for each client, but the foundation is the same for almost all of them. You know, if it works for Gerard, who is in the same niche, then it should work for Josh and Jera as well. And this is how everyone wins, and how we can use the data of everyone to see what are the best tactics that are performing really well in the framework, and merging them into one, and being able to apply the updates to everyone so that everyone can reap the rewards of the system. And what this does for us as a business is it makes it way easier for us to implement upgrades for the frameworks and add more information to make it like more scalable. So the process of building like another AI setter that's scalable and works for everyone is a bit difficult, and we enjoy solving the problem of building this like AI setter. And the mission here is to really outcompete the human setters. Like, we want to get this to almost an intermediate to advanced level of appointment setting. We believe it's an intermediate right now. And if we can get it to the advanced level, where not only does it like ask questions, follow scripts, which is not the case because we train it on conditions like if the lead says this, then do that. And, you know, we train it on different paths that it can take to handle different situations. So if we can take it from intermediate to advanced level, then this is where really the revolution happens inside of the appointment setting industry. And I'm seeing this happen, and I'd love to be part of this revolution. I'd love to lead this revolution. And of course, if we want to lead it, we want to have the best team possible, which I'm building, and we want to have the best data possible, the best clients possible. And this is how we can go from intermediate to advanced level. And what this means is going from this, I think, is beginner level. And if we can take it to this, then this is between intermediate and advanced level, right? And if we can do this at scale, then any coach, like if we can service any coach who is struggling with these types of booking rates, right, and take them from this to this, then basically we're doubling the output of the entire industry. So if coaches are booking, if all the coaches in the world are booking a total of like 1 million calls per month, right? And they're helping out of these calls, like they're helping, let's say, 300,000 people, and they're helping those people lose weight and have better bodies, or they're helping them make money online, you know, by quitting their job, by doing like anything. They're helping them with their mental health. Then this, therefore, if we can double this from 1 million calls a month to 2 million calls a month, right? Yeah, and we got 600K people, so closes, let's say, people closed, then this here we're having an impact on 300,000 people. Now, this is a hypothetical number, but I mean, if you think about it, if we don't have AI, then this number would be really, really low, because there's the manual process of, first of all, finding good human setters who are hustling enough, and then training them, and then managing them, and making sure they're always improving, right? But if we can remove the process of like hiring a human setter, like originally, then if we just input all of the data and improve this one AI setter that's infinitely scalable and can take on millions of leads a day in volume, and, you know, one click can apply a change in framework for everyone, then this is the power here. Leverage. You understand leverage. You know, a long time ago, if farmers wanted to, you know, reap, let's say, millions of wheat, and my English isn't the best here, but like if they wanted to farm, they would need, let's say, 10 farmers. But today, they could replace those 10 farmers with one machine and output way more things. So this is innovation, this is improvement, this is the vision. Thought I'd record this video because it really means a lot to me, and I wanna share this with you, my current clients, so you can understand and help me achieve this vision, so that not only you book more calls, you make more sales, you make more money, you help more people, and you achieve your vision as coaches, but we also have a big impact on the entire industry, because I think it's totally possible, and it's really possible with your help as well. Cheers.